Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. In this 5th International Conference of Linguistics, conducted by the Postgraduate Program of Linguistics and Indonesian Linguistic Society in conjunction with Andalas University, I would like to be presenting my research entitled The Meaning of Collocations, Cinta or Love in Indonesian Literary Works. It's a corpus linguistics study. So the background of the study are Indonesian literature is abundantly productive, meaning that there is a good deal of highly valued literary works from various decades written during both the colonial and post-colonial eras. Among the authentic and naturally occurring texts, literary works of a particular language are ones which are worth researching. And in addition to the purpose of appreciation towards literature, conducting a corpus linguistic study towards literary works can enrich the linguistics insights on the possible patterns of word meanings, phrase structure, collocation, or syntactic composition used in the literature. There are 3 objectives in this study. The first one is to identify and comprehend the types of meanings of collocations, cinta or love in Indonesian literary works. The second one is to identify the words, phrases, or expressions that the keyword cinta or love collocate with. And the last one is to explain the realization of each type of meanings of collocations, cinta or love in the given context of the Indonesian literary works. And now moving on to the methodology or how this study is conducted. The first one is in terms of source of data. I used Corki, standing for Corpus of Current Indonesian, uploaded in www.corki.org. It's a collection of selected Indonesian literary works, soft-filed, stored, and computerized in an electronic database. And it was developed by a professor in English linguistics, home-based in Sanata Dharma University, named Professor Bibi Dwijatmoko. And in this website, we can find various soft files of selected Indonesian novels from the decades of 1920s to 2010s. And these are the list of 25 Indonesian novels that I selected as the sources of the data, ranging from the year of 1920s until 2012. And now for the data collection technique, the first one is Corki account activation. So to be able to access the data uploaded in Corki, we should have our own account that is linked directly to our email. And then novel selection, the search of keywords cinta in context with search system keywords in context, or KWIC in each level, and then data redaction. For the data redaction, initially, I found the keywords cinta occurring in the context into 1000, and I reduced it into 2000 by applying the interval of 5. And in the 100 quotations in which the words cinta occurred in context, 214 collocations of cinta were found and became the final data to analyze the study. And these are 5 stages of the data analysis technique. The first one is the meaning of each collocation was identified by applying introspective approach. So what is introspective approach? It is the interpretation of the data gained from the researcher's own intuition and introspection as the native speaker of the language. Why do I use an introspective approach? Because the native speaker intuition is an adequate and sufficient source of information to identify what is acceptable in the language without the need for further evidence. The second one, after I found all of those collocations, I classified the meaning into several types according to the finding. And for each type of the meaning, I gave them a code. For example, FIG for the meaning of collocations love, as faith in God, EOE for expression of emotion, and so on. And then calculating the occurrence and percentage of each type of meaning, and deducing which type of meaning was the most dominant and which one was the least dominant among the other. And then discussing each type of meaning consisted in collocation cinta or love, which have been coded by referring to the context in which the keyword cinta occurred and making use of the relevant definition given by the selected dictionaries. The last one is, of course, drawing conclusion based on the summary of the results and discussion. And these are 15 types of meaning of collocation cinta that I found in the reduced data. So there are profound emotion, highly valued emotion, infatuation, and so on, affection in family, faith in God, and bond in friendship. The most occurring collocation cinta is profound emotion, that accounts for 20%, and then highly valued emotion that accounts for 11.69%, and the lowest one is bond in friendship that accounts for 1.4%. And now I would like to go one by one to the interpretation. The first one, the word cinta or love as highly valued emotion, coded as HVE, defined as a feeling which is considered very important and sublime since it may motivate someone to sustain his good nature, such as a sense of responsibility, social care, persistence, and confidence, and also to do something beyond his ability. Usually, the word cinta in this meaning collocates with the words and phrases suci, pure, kesucian or purity, sejati or true, kemauan keras or strong will, harapan or hope, and then mulia, sublime, and sempurna. And I make use of the context in the quotation to interpret the meaning. For example, here we have cinta sejati adalah yang telah diikat dengan tali suci pernikahan. True love is the one bound over the pure bond of marriage. So love here is seen as a highly valued emotion, and the clues are sejati or true, and then we also have pure or suci. The second one is infatuation. The word cinta or love as infatuation, it is defined as an intense but short-lived passion or admiration for someone or something, strong feeling of love for a person or a thing which makes someone unable to think clearly or sensibly about them. Usually, the word cinta in this meaning collocates with fall, the word jatuh or fall in. For example, bahwa aku telah jatuh cinta, meaning that I had fallen in love. I categorize this collocation as an infatuation because from the context, the loud noise of the slammed door woke me up from an intoxicating charm and made me realize that I had fallen in love. So in this quotation, the character in the novel just realized that she had been intoxicated by someone's charm, showing that it is a kind of infatuation. And we also have the word cinta as a profound memory. It's a strong or deep feeling that someone has towards the person that he or she loved in the past. Commonly, it collocates with the word pertama means first, pernah meaning once or ever, pengalaman meaning experience, sejarah meaning story, and masa muda meaning youth. For example, here in the quotation, we have cinta kita yang sudah jadi sejarah, our love that has been a history. So love as a history shows a memory, or something that already happened in the past. And we also have cinta masa muda or love of youth. So in this context, we can see that the character of the novel has just recalled his love of youth. We also have expressions of emotion or symbol of emotion. Collocation cinta in this meaning means showing the love that someone feels towards others through words, such as writing it in a letter or confessing it orally, and then action, giving a valuable present or sacrificing something, or doing nonsensical things, or artistic activities such as painting, writing poems and rhymes, serenading or creating a work of art to prove the love or to express the love, since love is a type of emotion. Commonly, it collocates with the word surat or letter, okay, and then cerita or story, kisah or tale, puisi or poem, sajak or rhyme, cincin, ring as a present, and kopi or coffee, and then mawar or rose. For example, here we have surat cinta yang menyala dari seorang gadis. It means such emotional love letter from a girl. So the letter here is a means of expression a means of expressing the girl's love towards someone. And then we also have puisi cinta, or a love poem. The poem is also a symbol to express love. And then cincin berlian yang indah sebagai simbol tanda cintanya. A beautiful diamond ring as his token of love. So the diamond ring is a symbol of love expression as well. And then we also have attachment to something. It collocates with homeland or tanah air, water, institution or organization, such as kuliah or college, and then perkumpulan, community, and the other types of belonging, such as books. We also have love as a bad experience. It collocates with kepahitan, bitterness, patah hati, broken heart, menikahi lelaki lain, marrying another man, ditolak or rejected, bertepuk sebelah tangan, unrequited, and dihianati or betrayed. This is the example. Ya, dia cukup merana ditolak cintanya. He felt miserable that his love was once rejected. A rejected love or unrequited love is a kind of bad experience in love. And then love is lost. This one is quite peculiar. The collocation love was interpreted by me as faith in God, coded as FIG, with the meaning strong religious belief in a particular God. It usually collocates with the prepositional phrase kepada Allah or to Allah, kepadamu, to you, with capitalized mu. And these are all found in the novel Ayat-Ayat Cinta. For example, cinta kepada Allah, your love to Allah, for example. And then we have love as affection in the family. It collocates with the word anak or child, orang tua, parents, bapak or father. And here are the conclusion of this study. In conclusion, studying collocations cinta or love in the context of Indonesian literary works has provided a more extensive understanding on the meaning and use of the word than simply studying this word alone. Second, future studies conducted in the similar area may investigate the similar collocations in the spoken naturally occurring language instead of written, such as authentic conversations in TV shows or movies, or perhaps the recorded authentic conversation of a particular tribe community in Indonesia would also be very interesting to research. And they may also explore the other types of corpora apart from generalized corpora, such as specialized corpora in specific academic settings, learner corpora, pedagogy corpora, to enrich the research repertoire and findings in the field of corpus linguistic study. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for your attention. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.